Amsterdam calling, so pick up.
Hello everyone, Dam Jerry here, your Dutch American, showing you what's lief, leuk en lekker in Amsterdam and all over the Netherlands. Today I wanted to talk to you about the Amsterdam Light Festival, as lately I have seen a lot more negative comments about it on social media, either on YouTube, on Facebook posts. Either people have been very disappointed or it hasn't lived up to their expectations. Although the Amsterdam Light Festival is one of the biggest events of the year, it has gone through some major changes since it started, and I have some mixed feelings about it as well. So as a vlogger, I usually like to keep things upbeat and positive, but these viewers aren't entirely wrong with their frustrations and disappointments. So I want to explain a little bit about the Light Festival to you and to give you some helpful hints that will help you have the best possible experience. Is the current edition of the Amsterdam Light Festival the 11th edition we're seeing? Well, that depends what you expect from it and how you wish to experience it. There is no doubt that the festival now has less quality and less quantity than in years past. Less installations, less showstoppers, and the feeling now is more commercial with the emphasis on the boat tours and less on the communal and cultural feeling that you got on the walking tours, which you didn't have to pay for. And we started filming it in its third edition, and back then it was awesome. 40 installations, both over a water route and a walking route, and a lot of the installations were very big and very impressive. The festival was so cool and unique that it inspired us to make more cinematic type videos. You can check out our Invasion, our Inner Space, and our Land of Light videos to see how awesome these past editions were. So over the years, the walking route was phased out and the amount of installations was halved. The water route was moved from the city center to the Eastland Docklands part of the city. And I'm happy to report that the 11th edition, the current edition of the Amsterdam Light Festival, has greatly improved. With my tips here, you should have a great, worthwhile time. The light installations are museum quality art pieces. They are not kitschy, Christmas type flashing lights like flashing snowmen, flashing Santa that you would see at an American drive-through Christmas display. Seeing the works by boat is definitely the easiest and most comfortable. This is perfect for people that want an overall nighttime impression of the city, or a perfect way to keep warm, eat and drink, and enjoy the pretty sights as they go by, including the lights. And the tour guides at all the companies are very knowledgeable and informative, and as a bonus, you can only see some of the installations if you go by boat. But if your interest is focused on the installations themselves, and you want to spend a little bit more time at each installation rather than just floating by in a couple of seconds, or if you want to take really good high quality photos, then maybe a normal boat tour isn't your best option. So keep in mind that these boat tours are on a certain schedule. They go down a certain route that they don't really deviate from. They don't really slow down or stop too much. You're going to be seated inside, usually behind glass windows or a plastic window. And these windows can reflect, they can refract, they get fogged up, they get a little dirty, there can be water spots from the rain, so sometimes taking photos can be difficult. An option is to ask the boat company if they have outdoor seating. Some boats, like a sloop for example, are all outdoor seating, or sometimes a boat could be half indoors, half outdoors. And if you want to take good quality photos, it's best to be outdoors, just dress warmly, and you'll be fine. So another option is to go with a smaller boat company or one that has smaller boats or take smaller groups. That way it's easier for the driver to accommodate individual wishes, such as if you want to spend a little bit more time looking at one of the light sculptures, or maybe if you want to take photos, he'll let you unzip maybe some of the plastic flaps, or maybe he'll open up a window so you can take photos. But of course, the best way to see the sculptures up close or to spend more time with them is by walking. And when we did it a few weeks ago, it was great. There were enough people out there, there were small groups running around, and it really had sort of a cool atmosphere. So of course, you need a map to see where these light sculptures are. And to do that, you go to the Amsterdam Light Festival's website, you pay €7.50, and then they will give you 48 hours access to their digital map with a link. The walking route is fairly long. It may take some time to get there depending on where you're coming from in the city. And yeah, overall the walking route takes a little bit more effort than if you go by boat, but it's certainly worth it if you want to spend more time at each installation. So if you're a fan of the Light Festival and you're really into the light sculptures, I definitely recommend doing both the boat tour and the walking tour. So after taking the boat tour or after taking the walking tour, you still feel sort of, well, that was sort of cute, and you're missing sort of the wow factor, I definitely recommend checking out the Glow Light Festival in Eindhoven every year in mid-November. Almost every installation there is big and has that big wow factor you're looking for. We'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below if you've experienced the Amsterdam Light Festival for yourself, or maybe you're thinking about going, and if you thought these were helpful tips, please let us know. Stay tuned, because after this outro is our video impression of this year's Amsterdam Light Festival. Happy New Year, tot de volgende keer, tot ziens.